All right,
Because I'm
folks.
gonna get deep into this little rabbit hole.
Yeah, no problem. All right, folks. We are taking it in. We are starting our countdown
Yo,
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy, Malloy! Welcome to the 5 Star Frog Pod, hosted by some 5 star fellows. I'm your host, the man with the words and the voice of the blerds. That's Cypher. And joining me are some high-flying grande americanos. In the blue corner, the greatest luchador to never don a mask. It's the one, the only, Dashi.
Ricky don't stink.
Ricky Stank. And in the red corner, he has a spear only compared to Goldberg in his prime from the 215 Philadelphia one time, and this man loves Booker T. It's Westphilly AJ.
Yerp. That's what it be. Shuggy duggy quack quack.
Hey, all right, make sure y'all hit that like button with a steel chair. Make that subscribe button tap out. Tell your friends about the hottest wrestling pod because it's about to get froggy. We're coming off the top rope with this one. Dashi, let these people know what we chatting about today.
We are talking about something. I don't know. Where's the show notes?
Hey yo.
I didn't do the show notes this week, guys. We're just gonna kick it off the top dome. You know what I'm saying?
And I will
We're just
pull
gonna
up
do it.
reference images. Yep, let's do it. Immediate
We're
thoughts
gonna.
on Raw, I guess. You want to talk about
I was about
Raw?
to say. I was just going to ask y'all if y'all remember anything from SmackDown, because I don't. I can give
SmackDown?
it to you real quick.
You can,
Actually, no,
yeah,
I can't.
go ahead, give it to us on SmackDown.
On the opposite, I remember.
Let me
Oh,
see.
that shit was
Jacob Fatu. Randy Orton came out, was talking to Nick Aldis, saying, "Hey, who am I gonna fight at WrestleMania? I'll fight you if you want me to." Nick Aldis was like, "Hey, I want to, but WWE didn't book it yet." So, excuse me. Solo Sikoa came out and with Tama Tonga said, "Oh, Randy, you suck. That's why you're not having a match for Mania." And Randy was like, "I can beat you both." So they started to surround him. LA Knight came out, yeah, and now it's a tag match between Randy Orton and LA Knight
boo.
for the main event.
I'm gonna give you a
Tiffany
boo on that too.
Stratton.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a boo on that too.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton was getting talked smacked by Roxanne Perez, which is why she talking to Tiffany Stratton, why she not talking to Bailey. But Roxanne was talking smack. She said, "I can beat you. I was the Iron Woman in this woman's Royal Rumble." Da 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 da.
It should be
They had
Tiffany
a
for the
match.
belt.
Yeah, they had Tiffany. They had a match. Tiffany won, and Charlotte came out and beat her up, which is crazy because earlier that night in the parking lot, Charlotte beat up Tiffany in the parking lot at her rental car, and Tiffany drove off mad to fix her eyelashes and all that. Then Jacob fought two. No, that's later on the night. Da 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 da. Charlotte did that. Ray Phoenix came out. He had a match against Berto. Good match too. It was a fun match, but Ray Phoenix won, of course. Santos Escobar came out, showed Ray Phoenix some respect. Berto didn't like that
Good
because
sportsmanship.
Berto was yeah. Then there was a long ass women's tag team gauntlet match with a whole bunch of women that weren't tag teams except for KC too.
No, yeah,
They
yeah,
lost.
yeah. Pure Fusion. Pure. What do they call it?
Pure
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 Fusion
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 Collective.
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 They are
Yeah.
just still thrown together people that's like, all right, we don't got nothing for you. Here you go. So anyway, Bailey and Lyra started off the match. If you remember, they had a match last week for the Intercontinental Championship. Lyra won. Bailey and Lyra won this match as well. They beat all the other women in the match,
Which is crazy
and they
because
were
they are a
faced.
thrown together tag team versus an established
They
tag team.
all. It's they just wanted to put Liv on this card, so they just had something last second.
It
It's
should
really
have been
bad.
the, it should have been the Secret Harvest. If we're being honest, it should have been Secret
Yeah,
Harvest.
should have. They should have.
Should have.
But see, they didn't want Lyra and them to lose clean. And I look like that would have been better because Bailey had that little moment. I just lost. I want your belt now. They could have had that little feud. Like,
Hey, Bailey and Lyra heading to WrestleMania. No women's mid card titles getting defended, but that's fine. They don't need to be. There's no story for them. Don't force it like they're doing with Lyra.
well,
Then
it
Cody
is.
came
Yeah,
out. He
yeah.
was talking about John Cena and all the he had brought all the championships out. They made a new spinner belt and put it out there. Don't look like the old spinner belt. Looks nothing like the old spinner belt. But Cody came out there was talking to John Cena. Said, "I've seen you in all your phases of life, and I know how to get to you, pretty much."
I know how to get to you.
Drew,
I got a particular set of skills.
right?
That's
I have a
crazy.
contingency plan for you, Cena. Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, they had a little brawl for all with each other. Drew was sporting his eye patch. He took it off and said, "My eye is 100% complete now. It's healed up, and I'm ready to kick some arse."
Oh,
So he
you
kicked
sound worse
some
than
arse.
Cypher.
I know, right? He kicked some arse, some Damian Priest arse. And that was it for that. He said, "I'm ready for Mania." You're right. I gotta
No.
hear him speak to
It's
get it
it's
right.
much easier when you hear the accent than you replicate it. I know exactly where
Yeah.
you're coming
I
from.
know.
So the main event of the night, LA Knight, you already know, Randy Orton beat Solo and Tama. Then Jacob came out, killed everybody, and that's how SmackDown ended.
Oh, that was corny then. Sorry, I thought
I don't
something
like
interesting happened. I was waiting. I was really waiting for something interesting you said.
Jacob held up the United States Championship, and he looks good with it. So
yeah.
that was interesting, I guess.
Where's
Only thing
Cody
I ain't like
Rhodes?
about
Where's John Cena? Where are they?
that show, they didn't. That show was just a mess of a show. Like I said, Nick Aldis didn't have anything planned really. He just throwing matches together. Tiffany Stratton, like, why was Roxanne even there? Like, she had a better push than Carmelo Hayes.
Facts.
Miz, Melodome, Miz. I don't know what they were doing. They were
Oh no,
backstage doing something.
they
They
was
need
beat
There was a
gold.
down.
Is
tag
what
team.
they need.
There was
So
a
they
tag team match too. I can't believe I forgot about this. Not Street Profits. They were ringside watching Motor City Machine Guns and I forget who it was. Battle for the No One Contendership. I think it was this week, right? Or
I
was
don't
that
think so.
Friday?
I'm scrolling through this
No,
list.
because they fighting what's the name?
I'm scrolling
No,
through it too. I don't see anything.
that didn't happen.
They
Not
had
this week.
Damn, they ain't
what
had a
happened?
Street Profits on. That's crazy.
So they was backstage. I said Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa backstage watching what happened last week, how they lost. They getting, I mean, laughed at from Pretty Deadly, and they walked away. Pretty Deadly walked away. Cool. What is what's it called? Melodome Miz.
Mellow don't
Mhm.
Miz. All's him.
Melodome Miz and pretty much was ruffling the fellas with Tommaso Ciampa and them. And then that's when they did the quoting line, we all him and all that. And I'm like, that's what we doing. So somebody about to get screwed out next week this week on Friday.
Oh
That
yeah,
match about
SmackDown was
to,
booty cheeks, y'all.
yeah, it's about to have
If you
a
couldn't tell
debacle.
from the recap.
That shit was trash.
You've already made me forget about Raw, and I'm gonna just tell you the only thing that was exciting or entertaining about this week's Raw was the end segment. Everything else I just was not invested in. I'm sorry.
I feel that.
Oh, I can run down Raw real quick. Y'all want to talk about nothing from SmackDown?
No, we did. That was it.
That was it. All right, cool.
Besides the
Good
corny
job, guys.
belts.
All right. So Raw kicked off. Gunther, the Ring General. He pretty much said that he hates everybody that Jay stands with or stands with Jay or whatever, and says he's the world greatest heavyweight champion of all time. And he won't allow someone like Jay to take the title away from him. And he'll be in for a fourth consecutive time, which means he's gonna lose. So after that, Bailey and Liv had a match. Bailey beat her. Liv, I didn't watch it. I didn't see that part. This is where I came in at. Julius Creed versus Rey Mysterio. Excuse me. It was a good match until Chad Gable got kicked out, and then this guy who was just butting his nose in everyone's business, El Grande Americano, he came out and beat Ray up after he beat Julius Creed.
Americano.
Yeah, they need to end this. I need to find out who this guy is. I'm tired of this. Then the New Day got a little bit of TV time. They might have been on a commercial promo. Who knows?
That's when I fell asleep after that Ray match.
That must have been a commercial because I don't remember seeing the New Day at all this week.
New Day said they will defeat the War Raiders, and the fans will have
Oh, you know what they did?
choice.
I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, that happened. Sorry.
The fans will have no choice but to thank God for the New Day as the new world tag champions.
Thank
I hope they get it.
God.
Again, we'll go to predictions this episode since it ain't shit to talk about. AJ Styles and Karrion Kross had a match. I wanted Karrion to win, but AJ won. They both faked
They did?
injuries.
They had a
Yeah.
match tonight? Oh, I must have fell asleep. I really fell asleep there.
They announced. They said last week. AJ was like, "I will see you in the ring next week," and the crowd booed because I was like, "Why not tonight, nigga? This is like 8:30. You said this."
Because
Well, he
Karrion
got time
Kross
to
he's playing the devil on the shoulder. It was finally time for him to put up or shut up, and he lost to AJ Styles.
He looked good though. He had that little fake ankle injury, and But after that, Logan Paul came out because that's who he's fighting at Mania, and he showed like this video package or whatever. AJ Styles said that was corny. This is wrestling. You need to wrestle. So AJ said, "Okay, bet." And Karrion Kross attacked AJ from behind, and AJ took out Kross. So again, he's out the ring, and then Logan beat up AJ Styles. Yeah, that's how it ended.
What's the
Jey
point of this
Uso.
shit?
Jey Uso came out after Gunther came out, like a whole hour after, because he a little scary poke. He came out, yeeted with the crowd for a little bit, then said, "Hey, guess what, Oos? You better say your prayers and eat your Wheaties and eat your vitamins, whatever. And you better kiss that title goodbye because I'm going to take it from you." Yeet, and then
Yeet.
yeeted with the crowd again. So
Yeet.
that was that.
I
They
don't like
they
how he
did
was
good
trying
for
to be
like 2 weeks
serious.
in a row, and then they just dropped the ball the week before. That's fine. Finn Balor, Dirty Dom, Carlito. They saw Braun Breaker backstage. Who was talking to an interview. They said we won't allow that, not in our hallways in Sacramento, and they beat him up. Then right after that, Penta and Finn Balor had a match. It was a good match. It was a cool match. These two can go. Obviously, Finn can go. They just don't like him. But that's when Carlito and Dom came out, distracted Penta. Finn almost won. Braun came out, speared the hell out of. He didn't spear. He clotheslined Finn. Finn won. DQ. Everyone started fighting. Everybody was kung fu fighting,
My
and
fault.
Penta stood tall at the end. So that's how that ended.
I like the
What
sling
else?
blade change.
Well, the last thing
Yeah,
that happened was Paul Heyman sitting in the garage waiting all day for his
sure.
tribal chief to come. And as he's sitting there with a glum look upon his face, CM Punk strolls over and says, "Come on, man, don't be so sad. Look into my eyes. Tell me, what do you see?" Paul Heyman's
A cult
eyes lit up and
person.
he said, "A cult of personality?" CM Punk said, I cracked myself up. Then Roman Reigns came up, pulling up, and he said, "Oh, I know this man is not with my wise man. You know what? I'm gonna just go to the ring. I'm gonna get acknowledged. I'm gonna feel so much better about myself." That's what his internal monologue was saying, but his external face was just the quiet, I want to hold back my tears face. And that's when Paul Heyman saw him and was like, no, that's not what it looks like. That's not what it looks like. Chasing him
Like an
down.
X-Men picture.
Yeah, chasing him
Like,
down like a rabid dog. Like, come on, come on. Well, not a rabid dog, a sad puppy dog. Like, come, my tribal chief, my tribal chief. So he's following, he's stalking Roman Reigns to the ring, but not in the creepy Wyatt Six way, just in the sad way. So Roman Reigns come out, he gets acknowledged. He's like, "Sacramento, let me holler at y'all real quick. After y'all acknowledge me, I feel good, thank you. Y'all ever had somebody fake around y'all? A phony? Cause y'all real for acknowledging me. Only real people acknowledge me. But sometimes I just be thinking that phony people be around me. Y'all know somebody phony? The crowd like, Paul Heyman phony, Paul Heyman phony." And then he's like, Roman Reigns to Paul Heyman like, "Why? Just tell
I'm
me
about to say
why."
you left up.
Yeah, all right, well, I'll add that part in there. He's like, "Tell me why." Then the crowd's like, "You effed up." Roman's like, hold up. I can't hear y'all. Say it louder. "You effed up. You effed up." Paul Heyman was sat there with this dumb look on his face. Oh, man. It was a real good one. That's the best I'm going to give you. And then, chaos ensued. Not right away,
Yeah,
but
too.
basically
Seth
after.
Rollins. Seth Rollins came out and tried to make Roman Reigns doubt himself, doubt Paul Heyman's like, "Hey, he just wants to use you. He don't really love you." Da da da. Shit. What did Seth Rollins say? I forgot what Seth Rollins said, but he was pretty much telling Roman Reigns like, "Don't trust this guy." I'm trying to tell you, he chose. It wasn't a matter of chance. He chose to go to CM Punk's corner. That was a choice. So Roman was like, "You're right. You made your choice, and so have I." And punched Seth Rollins. Boom. Kicked him out the ring. Da da da. So now Paul Heyman's like, "Haha, that was great. You're so amazing. I love you. I acknowledge you, my tribal chief." Roman said, Boom. Mugged him, right? He ain't like that. Me mugged him too with a but he's mushed him all in his face. He got snot on his finger. That's how much he mushed him. Right? Pushed him to the ground. Then he heard here comes CM Punk. He come run down the ring. "I know you didn't push my boo." Because they fighting over his love, his affection. You know what I'm saying? So he goes up there, right? He goes to the
I
ring.
know you ain't
Boom.
push my boot,
I'm
yo.
saying he ain't push you. I ain't push my man's like that. So boom, they fighting, right? Fist fighting. Boom, bah, 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 bah. They getting into it. Then all of a sudden, what the hell happened? Roman got up the ring. So CM Punk went to go check on Paul Heyman, who's in the corner. He's like, "Oh my gosh, he put his hands on me. I can't believe he did that. Why would he even do that?" And then that's when Roman Reigns got back into the ring. He was in the corner. He was like, "Look out, look out!" So CM Punk turned around. Boom, get hit with a spear. Ooh, ah. So Roman said, "That's how you feel? That's how you feel?" Yeah, stand over him. He said, "I did that to you, boy. You better stay down, boy." Here comes Seth Rollins. But he ain't just come in the ring to kick some butt. He came in with a steel chair. Bang! Hit him like he did 12 years ago with the, what was that? That wasn't 12 years ago. That was 10 years ago with the steel chair in the back. Bam!
Yep.
He
While
hit him, right?
also wearing a vest, but it was more like a CM Punk. A Seth Rollins visionary style vest. So it was military, also funky dunky disco style vest.
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
So
still reminiscent.
with the steel chair,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
like,
Thank you.
The crowd is going crazy. Oh my God! Yeah. He looks at Paul Heyman. They think he about to hit Paul Heyman with the chair, but he's not. Paul Heyman's just in the corner looking distraught, face shaking and everything. He was killing it. He needed an Oscar for that performance. So that crowd ended. Raw ended the last Raw before Mania ended singing Seth Rollins' song. There you go. Boom.
Whoa.
As Cypher said and was correct, and that was the most interesting
I
thing.
would say this.
Yep.
Out of the whole show, what I remember
Is that?
is Liv Morgan outfit and them camera angles that that camera guy was blessing on me with. So let's go, camera guy.
Shout out to that cameraman.
He had some there was some good angles out there.
Much appreciated. We want to get into the action. I appreciate the cameraman. You know, I was watching on the TV. It got like free TV or something, and I think it goes through TNA. One of them is called Worlds Collide. I don't know. One of the random things. So I turned it on just to see.
That's AEW. No,
Okay,
that's TNA Worlds Collide. Worlds
Yeah.
Collide AEW with TNA.
It doesn't matter. So I turned it on, and I just couldn't get into it. The camera in the arena also was mad small. They was fighting in a no knock to them, an NXT style arena where it was small. So I wasn't feeling it, and I didn't know none of the wrestlers' names or the commentators' voices. So I did try
What did
to.
the ropes look like?
I don't remember. They was either yellow or purple. They could have been yellow with a black canvas because I turned it off so quickly because I was bored of it.
Oh yeah, that was TNA.
Yeah.
Only time you gonna like TNA is when Moose come out there, Joe Hendry. What's the other guy name?
Nick Nemeth.
Oh, you
Nick
know what?
Nemeth or
Another
Top Dollar.
one I saw was they were playing a replay because it was Ethan Page and he was chunky because Ethan Page is kind of fit now. So it was a younger Ethan Page who was more chunky versus somebody. And I was like, oh, this is cool because I know Ethan Page. So now I'm kind of into seeing this. He was on some other company. He was somewhere else. I thought it was TNA. It couldn't have been AEW because I don't think that come on.
You don't
The
think
page it was AW.
He was on both.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah,
TNA. I think it was TNA.
He
I was watching.
was on both. Because remember, TNA is based in Canada. That's where he's from. You know, that's where a lot of them did start from.
Shout out to Ethan Page.
I have a question and
Yeah.
a news story
Thanks, man.
for you guys. So Zoe Stark recently posted on her Twitter that she's a little annoyed that women's wrestling is kind of separating away from the athleticism and the talent, and it's more about, you know, wearing lingerie and treating the ring like it's your strip club. What do you guys think about Zoe Stark's statement, along with Mickey Jane's statement, along with who else said that? Becky Lynch's statement. All three of those women have said different things but similar concepts.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. When I first saw Lola Vice, I'm like, why is she twerking in the ring? There's a lot of women that's literally, they know what their assets are and they're showing them off, and it's like, look at me look at me how I look versus look at me how I wrestle, which is a weird transition because women were forced to do that in the 2000s. I don't say forced, but that was the Divas division, the women's division in the 2000s, 2010s, until Charlotte, Becky, Sasha, and Bailey came along, and AJ Lee came along.
Oh,
And hold on, and came along and pretty much had the women's revolution. So you would think after that, all right, we're gonna take women's wrestling more serious. Now here they are in 2025, everyone's showing off their cheeks. Even Rhea Ripley's doing it. The only one that's really not doing this up there is Bianca. I'm gonna say the only one, but superstar Bianca and Io Sky and Asuka and all them.
he was
But-
had a butt cheeks all last
Dashi,
week.
can I ask you a question?
Was Gucci?
It's going to sound irrelevant, but it's perfectly relevant. You ever seen Godzilla 2019?
No.
Okay, so in Godzilla 2019, they're fighting. You got to watch my screen if you can. And they're trying to figure out if the military should step in because they just discovered Godzilla. Godzilla's there, and there's these other aliens called Mutos, or not aliens, but whatever they are. So the human army is like, okay, we got to get involved in this because we don't know who's who. We gotta get involved. So they're like, what are we gonna do? And the scientist just comes out and he says, let them fight. That's me right now. Let them strip.
Let
Them strip. No, fuck no. No, they don't gotta fight. Shut your ass up, Dashi. Shut your ass up. They want to show cheeks.
Like this is women's business. Like,
I know. That's why I set you up. I said it's gonna sound irrelevant, but let me cook, and then we're gonna get to the punchline. The whole thing is not let them fight. No, let them strip. Shut your ass up, Dashi. Trying to be over here politically correct.
Listen,
Well, I think they should
so
show
like-
off
it's
their
like-
athletic
it's like-
abilities. Shut the hell
It's not
up.
even politically
You got-
correct or woke. I like Jada Parker, right?
No.
I like Jada Parker. I want her to cover up too. I like Naomi. Wouldn't mind her to cover up.
Hold on,
It's
hold
not the
on,
fact.
Dashi.
I'm not saying I don't enjoy it.
It'll be covered up.
I'm not
It's
saying I
not.
don't
It's not.
enjoy it. I'm just saying, yeah, I would like to see women focus more on wrestling and not trying to show off their booty. Like
Bro,
it's okay to just
it's a
want to respect
select
women.
few. It's a select few who show off their booty though. The Nikita Lyons and them. Like we ain't gonna say it's all of them.
Well, Nikita is more crazy on her social media than in the ring. She wear
Yeah,
pants. But
like
I'm talking about like a
it's
Lola
like,
Vice or what's the other girl name? Cora Jade.
but that's what Corey J do. Corey J got a little, for instance, Charlotte Flair came out there with inappropriate clothing, and she got no behind. It's appropriate for her to do that. But let Jada Parker come out there like that.
But about I think Lola Vice is worse than all of them, to be honest.
Bro, she's Spanish. That's what they do. That's why she ain't getting pushed to the moon. She in NXT for a reason.
I don't like it, man. Just put some pants on her. If you're gonna
I
do
do
that,
wear
do that.
pants.
But it's cool for the 36-year-old virgins living in their mom's basement that watch this. I guess they
Bro,
enjoy this.
this is a preteen
Oh, and them
sport.
too, yeah. Them
So my
teenagers
thing
that
is, this is not a family oriented thing unless you was a preteen. So this is what wrestling is. I've been that. Blame Paul Heyman. Blame. This is wrestling. Well, I don't know what y'all talking about. This been this.
listen,
Any,
5-star frog fam. It ain't never wrong to to respect shit. It
no,
ain't
I
never
do
wrong to
respect,
respect a woman. All right.
but hear
That's
me out. You
facts.
Ain't
got
never
the
wrong with
woman.
telling her to cover up.
Whoa,
All right, but then what about the people who
hold
do
on, hold
cover
on.
up?
It is something wrong because you just said it's nothing wrong with telling
No,
them to
let's
cover up.
no.
It is something wrong with telling them what to do. Let them choose how they wish to be.
Yeah,
Sure.
this.
It's okay. Let me say it like this: it's okay to want to see a woman covered up
Fair enough. Yeah,
to
yeah.
show more class than ass.
But you got people in
Stop it.
Japan and New Japan, and they grabbing tatas in front of the
Hey,
crowd. This is a championship match.
hey, listen. I could do whatever you want. I'm saying it ain't nothing wrong with telling someone you should, or just suggesting, hey, if you're gonna be more respected for what your work is,
I feel like
show
Joey
that
Starks
off
is
more
mad
than
she
the
ain't getting pushed to the
aspects.
moon. I feel like she's mad because she ain't getting pushed. That's all I
Hey,
feel
listen.
like.
I wouldn't be mad if Stephanie Valkyrie covered up.
She from Chile, chill. What we talking about, bro?
That
What
little
we're
move she
talking
was doing with her
about
knees.
is, do you
No, no, no,
think
no, no.
that you?
I was being smart. I was being smart, Cypher. That was rhetorical. He telling Stephanie Valkyrie to cut. Huh? I like the devil's kiss.
It's fine either way for me.
You ain't like you didn't Miss Parker and you ain't like that move?
Bro, I'm telling you, it's cool. I'm just saying, I'm not here to see strippers fight. Just like I'm not want to hear strippers rap.
I'm
I want
watching
to
a good
hear
match.
you
I
actually
don't even
have
think
some
about it.
bars. I want to see if you can actually hit this 450 splash. I
Well,
don't
what
care
if
what you're
they are
wearing.
They do.
athletic and they're dressed in lingerie, a la
Look, Tiffany
Bianca
Stratton.
Belair and a la Tiffany Stratton, a la Rhea Ripley?
Dog,
All three of them are athletic and they dress in what you
every,
could consider
every other
Yep.
lingerie.
week, Tiffany Stratton's having a wardrobe malfunction.
And what the problem is, sir?
I barely can see it half of the time. I gotta go on Twitter.
Exactly, because they censoring it on TV. If you put a
Yo,
daggone
AJ, all right,
brassiere on
no,
that
AJ's
50,
making my points not look good. I'm trying to be as nice about it. AJ talking about, I need to
I
go on
don't
Twitter.
care.
AJ, you
I
killing
don't
me,
care
bro. You
though.
killing me.
I really don't care that much about it because the fact is they're gonna wear what they want to wear. Cool. You signed off on it. Even Zelina said, I wear what I want. And she be all out there and she can wrestle and hit these moves. So I'm
again,
cool. I'm looking at the
I
match. I'm not really looking
I'm
at
the
the
type of
assets
person.
sometimes.
I appreciate it. All I'm saying is I would not be mad, and I low key do want them to put some
All
pants
right.
on.
But y'all was mad when they was wearing the Saudi Arabia outfits if they really wear that the whole time. Y'all gonna
They've
get
been
mad.
making it look fire now. In the beginning, it was corny because it would just be t-shirts and like a big bodysuit. If you make it look fire,
For real.
like Jade did and Bianca when it was Deadpool and I
Nobody's
think it
gonna
was
want to
Liv
watch it
Morgan
the
one
whole
time.
time, bro.
If you make the bodysuit look fire, then that's I
Nobody's
appreciate
not
that.
gonna want to watch them fighting a whole bodysuit the whole time. Even the
They don't.
males.
That's
Imagine the
you
males.
and your
No,
perverted
I'm saying
self.
no. That's like the NBA bringing back long sleeve jerseys or the sleeve jerseys again. They kept complaining about it. They
I like
complain
the
about
sleeve
that.
jerseys. But yeah, if they could, the players. Well, listen, it's different rules over there in Saudi. It's different laws, so they
I
have to
know.
wear the bodysuits. So that's what I'm saying. If you make it look fire, it's cool. If you're just wearing a bodysuit, like a green bodysuit, you look silly. In the NBA, the players didn't like the sleeves, so they got rid of it. That makes sense. It messes up your shooting
Name the
mechanics.
last wrestler who wore a
That's fine.
bodysuit. Female wrestler who wore a bodysuit in the ring.
Everybody that participated in any Saudi pay per view. You
I'm
talking about
talking about.
regularly?
Yeah, right. I'm talking about regular. Like
Nia Jax. Piper Niven. Yeah, I'm naming the big girls. Trish
Hold on, first of all,
Stratus.
you gonna name Nia Jax? Are we really gonna name Nia Jax?
I said Trish Stratus. Don't ignore that.
No, 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 no. I'm gonna let you slide with that one. I'm gonna let Dashi slide. You got it. Go to the next topic, Cypher.
Oh,
See?
Because it was going to the deep hole, and Dashi knew what he just did when he said
Hey,
that.
yo,
I,
yeah.
I
Cypher
don't.
next topic. This is talking about
I
deep
don't
holes in
have
the
I don't have no topics. That was just the only news story that I could remember from AJ sending me news stories.
It
That was
wasn't
it.
that much
Now,
because
let's get into
it's mania
predictions real
season.
quick now.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull up
Dashi,
the
you wild for
match
that.
card for y'all.
Dashi, you wild for
We're gonna
that one.
start with this first prediction. Does who do y'all think Randy Orton fighting at WrestleMania?
Carmelo Hayes.
So I hope it's not solo. I want to be
Actually,
Nick
I really
Aldis.
don't have a prediction. That's a wish, not a prediction.
All right, and I think it's gonna be Nick Aldis. It should be. It has to be, and Randy Orton's gonna win that match, obviously.
Oh no, Mickey
Um,
Jane come out. But he dropped his wife's name.
do y'all think they're gonna add the SmackDown Tag Team Championships to the card, or are we gonna skip that one?
Maybe. I'm gonna say maybe, depending on. I'm gonna say maybe, depending
If
on
they
who talking
do,
crazy on Twitter.
I got the Street Prophecy, regardless. Either way. All right. So we're gonna get into these matches. It's a big night for us, guys. A big 2 nights. We'll be doing a live reaction podcast during night 1 of WrestleMania. So look out for that, guys. We'll be there. That's gonna be Saturday at. It says it start at 7. It'll probably start at 8. We'll see. But anyway, first match: Rey Mysterio versus Grande Americano, 2 lucha legends. Cypher, who do you have taking home the dub at WrestleMania?
Rey Mysterio. If they don't do Rey Mysterio, that's doing him very dirty. But he's a legend, so he probably don't even need to win. So I'm gonna still say Rey Mysterio because he didn't even put Dominic Mysterio
Dominic
over.
over.
Yeah,
They put Dirty Dom over.
not at
Maybe.
WrestleMania. Not at WrestleMania.
Hit him with the belt. Said, bro, you my son.
I think we're going to see El Grande Americano's identity revealed, and it's going to be Jason Jordan.
Jason Jordan. Okay.
Broken neck Jason Jordan.
He must have lost some of his melanin. No, he didn't have that much to begin with anyway.
That's because it's Kurt
AJ,
Angle's
who
son.
you got?
It's true.
I
It's
got
damn
him.
true.
He always out there not breaking nothing up, looking like a goofball. But I got Ray.
Ray for the win-win. Hey, all 3 of us on the same page. Lock it in. That's a frog splash right there. Splash.
See, but the thing is, this is the only way to protect somebody who's not on the card record at Mania. That's the only way.
Yeah, where's Chad Gable? Justice for Chad Gable. He's not on this card.
You know what I mean? Back to
Oh, you
back
know what?
Manias.
Ludwig should fight Randy Orton because he's been trying to get a match in Mania too. Boom, that wouldn't be bad.
I feel bad for Ludwig. He been trying to get matches in. They keep doing him dirty.
They did do him dirty.
It's because
They did
Dragunov
do-
injured. That was the rival. Dragunov Chanel towards ACL. Stop being overhyped in the ring.
All right, so next match is going to be AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I don't know which one is taking place Saturday or Sunday. I'm just going off of this graphic I see.
All right.
So AJ, who you got? You got AJ Styles or Logan Paul?
AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one.
Logan don't deserve to win. You've been trash on the mic. Get better.
Especially now over a wrestling legend like AJ Styles. Cypher, who you got?
This one's tricky to call because usually the pattern is the person that wins a match loses a match. AJ Styles won the match against Karrion Kross, which means he should eat the loss to Logan Paul. But then they had a promo battle, barely. It was like a post-match beatdown, and Logan Paul came out on top, which goes against the other pattern of the person that comes out on top before the PLE loses. So this is a tricky one to call. I want to say it's AJ Styles because Logan Paul came out on top, but honestly, it could be Logan Paul still because he didn't get a pin. So this one's tricky for me. It's going to be a banger, and I'm going to say Logan Paul wins because they don't want to crush his ego too much.
I think you're like overanalyzing it.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I.
AJ clearly got to win to look strong heading into Mania, and then had this promo battle, and Logan looked strong. I don't know, but I do got AJ Styles winning. I don't think you let Logan Paul beat the wrestling legend like AJ Styles, like I said.
This
That'll be
man
interesting. That'll be
also
good
just
match.
came off a championship match too, against Cody Rhodes, so he can't lose this.
Right. All right, so you have Black Girl Magic, Black Girl Drama, Jade Cargill versus Naomi. I'm gonna take Jade Cargill. As much as I like this heel Naomi, I think she should get a run after Mania. But Jade Cargill, um, I think she has to win this one. It's a comeback match. It's not a comeback match, but she lost a comeback match, so she has to win this one. I give it to Jade. Cypher, who you got?
I got Jade as well because you spent all this money. Again, this is me overthinking things. You spent all this money hiring Jade, stealing her from AEW. You better make her a goddamn star and not lose to Naomi. So it's gotta be Jade. This is her first WrestleMania fight. First singles WrestleMania fight without being, the book bag to Bianca Belair. So she gotta come out strong.
And this is the first women's singles match without a title or a gimmick. And it's 2 black women, so shout out to them. AJ, who you got, dude?
Yeah, Jade. Because it's not going to affect Naomi losing.
Not at all.
She could still go on a tear of beating down girls.
Or just annoying girls. She could be like the female Shinsuke, but win matches, actually. All right, so you got the Fatal 4-Way for the IC title. You got Mr. Champion Braun Breaker versus Penta Cero Miedo. And then you have another Hispanic dude in there, Dominic Mysterio, and his bandmate, Finn Balor. AJ, which 4 you rocking with, man?
I'm
Which
kind
one
of
of these 4?
conflicted because the way how they was chanting Braun Breaker tonight and the way they cheered Penta, I'm like, but shit, if the moment they say let's go Dom, I'm like, it's out of them 3, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I can't even pick. I hope they on my team.
Everybody but Finn, right?
But see, then again, Finn might mess around and show you who. See, this is the perfect time for Finn to been a demon.
Just like when he had that street fight against Damian Priest. Finn needs this win, for real, for real. Penta doesn't need it just yet. He came in with great momentum. He's still good. Braun had the title for some time. He could obviously keep the win, but he doesn't need it. Dom doesn't need it. Finn is the only one that needs this win.
Finn for the win. But
So, Cypher, you got Finn?
I mean, the odds are not on his favor. That's who I want to win.
AJ, who do you got?
I got Braun Breaker. Because he ain't had no real matches. They just keep throwing them matches like this.
Oh, you guys not seeing the play, man. It's going to be Dirty Dom.
Of course, that makes sense, too. A complete upset, and then the Judgment Day going to break up, you think, at that point?
Yeah.
I see, but I mean, yeah, especially if he pins Finn Balor, but I don't see that. It could happen, actually. Could happen.
He accidentally He accidentally frog spot. I can't even get it right. What is the name of the move? The frog splash. He accidentally frog splashes Finn Balor by mistake.
And just pins him by mistake.
Yeah, he just shrugs his shoulder and says, "Oh well."
Real quick before I go to the next match, do y'all think there should be pre-show matches again?
If it's gonna give Chelsea Green something to do, sure.
There's gonna be a pre-show match, so we could fight for what's that title called? What is that belt called? Yeah, that belt. I forgot what it was called.
I already won the Speed Championship.
She did.
That was 2 days ago.
Oh shit! Oh, that should be the opening match then. Her first fighting somebody.
All right. Well, the women's, I said because of this match, the women's tag team title match, Liv and Raquel versus who they fight? Bailey and Lyra.
Liv and Raquel for sure.
Yeah. Don't spend too much time on that. All right. So you got LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu for the LA Knight for the United States Championship.
Did we just bury LA Knight like that?
I mean,
that's
he finna get buried. But what's this guy named Jacob Fatu?
Yeah, this is Jacob's. This is Jacob's time to shine. Jacob needs this. LA Knight actually needs this too. So it's unfortunate because they both need this.
Actually, you know what?
I'm kind of sad because how Jacob got a championship match at Mania before Solo.
See, and that's why I'm switching it. Solo gonna come out because he's jealous and he gonna cost Jacob the match. LA Knight gonna win. Yeah,
I can rock out with that. That's messed up to have shenanigans at WrestleMania, but okay.
They're not gonna like the decision though.
It's betrayal. They're family. You know what I'm saying?
So all they do in the bloodline betray each other.
Right. And then you gotta have the baby face, a face win. Even though I think Jey Uso, we're gonna get to that. You gotta have a
So
face win, send the crowd home happy in some way,
I didn't like how
or a
Solo was
title
talking.
retained. If you're gonna keep changing titles, somebody gotta retain a title.
Yeah.
All right, so we all got LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Blonde versus blonde, old versus new, old versus young. You got Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. I got Tiffy time.
I got Charlotte. We got to really
I don't
piss
want to
off the
watch it.
fans.
I don't want to watch that match.
You don't want to watch Tiffy time?
No, it's not that. I just feel like it's gonna be a good match, but if I'm about to get big boot Charlotte Flair out here, that shit gonna be ass. I'm going Tiffy.
Big Tiff. Big Tiff is a big diff. All right. So we
What?
got, I'm gonna leave that one. I'm gonna leave that one right there. For now, you got the World Heavyweight Championship match. Jey Uso versus the Ring General Gunther. Be honest with y'all, up until today, I had Gunther, but I'm gonna pick Jey Uso.
I'll go with Jey Uso as well. If they picked him for Royal Rumble, they must see something in him. Because to waste the slot for Royal Rumble after Jay already fought him at Saturday night's main event is crazy wicked. So Jay got to win this. Jay's definitely winning this. Or else you just wasted the Royal Rumble win.
What's wicked is the Royal Rumble was back in January. That's 3 months ago. I
And
forgot all about
that was the same time he lost. Like, I think it was the weekend before.
Saturday night main event.
Yeah, he lost. So he already fought Gunther. So unless you really believe in him or you just really like stringing along the fans, then Jay's got to win this. So, new champion.
Yeah, and Jay.
All right. Yeah, I got Jay. Lock it in. It's Frog Splash. Psh.
Splash.
All right. So you have the triple threat for the women's World Heavyweight Championship. You have Io Sky, who is the champion, versus Rhea, the former champion, and Bianca Belair, who won the Elimination Chamber to get here. I'm going with the 2024 Splashy Woman of the Year, Bianca, because keep that WrestleMania streak alive.
Same here, same reason, all that.
I'm going B.
Big Body B. That's a lock. Lock it in. Triple Frog Splash. Splash. We did that. We locking in all these same answers, y'all. Wavelength like crazy. All right, another triple threat match, but this one is going to main event night one. You have the battle for Paul Heyman's love and affection. CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins. Cypher, please, for the love of God, tell me who you have.
CM Punk, storyline wise, he needs to win this because Roman and Seth are supposed to be fighting by themselves. It just doesn't even make any sense for CM Punk to be involved in the story. So CM Punk got to win so that Roman and Seth can have unresolved issues and fight at another PLA.
Like SummerSlam, maybe? Because
Yeah.
you know Roman got the part-time schedule.
Yeah. It might even be
AJ.
another year from now. Like, the get back might take a long time.
AJ, please, I'm begging you, tell me who you got.
I got Seth Rollins. Only reason I got Seth, because you know why?
Wow, what's up?
That man sacrificed last year WrestleMania for all y'all.
He lost twice.
For a reason. He sacrificed everything and got injured because of Jinder
lost.
Mahal.
He lost 2 times at Mania in one pay-per-view. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, I'm taking Seth. Y'all bugging. He ain't having the Randy Orton schedule right now. Y'all tripping.
So AJ got Seth. Cypher got Punk. And no one's picking the tribal chief. I would just throw Roman to the wayside. Like, he ain't even champion no more. He lose at one Mania. And now he can't win in another one. Dang, that's crazy. I'm
Another
going
one
with Punk,
bites
though.
the dust.
He been on the top for too long. It's time to let him sit down.
Yeah. I'm going with
Another one bites
CM
the
Punk,
dust.
the cult of personality. You already know what time it is. Chick Bandit, Chicago made Punk. He's going to win his first main event at WrestleMania because he deserves it. And he's the legend here. He needs it. Well, no, not really. Roman actually needs this win, but I'll
Do
give it
Roman
to
need to
Punk.
win?
Yeah, when was his last win? Singles. Like by himself. No family.
WrestleMania 39, sorry.
The win ain't gonna hurt Roman.
38. 39.
What's the win gonna do
singles
for
by
Roman?
himself. Singles
Yeah,
by himself
39.
with no family.
I'm saying,
Oh, no
39,
family,
no
no
Cody.
family, no family.
What is this win gonna do for
And-
Roman?
And then Jey Uso is at 30. So, you know what I'm saying?
What is this
Yeah,
win
help.
gonna do for Roman?
Submit him as tribal chief and the real lover of Paul Heyman. I don't know.
He already is the
Talking
tribal chief.
about
He
What is,
won
what
world
that.
is, what is
lover
this win going to do for any
boy.
of the rest of them? Oh, it's just bragging
Uh,
rights at this point.
whoever wins out of CM Punk and Seth is about to get a championship match.
So Roman can't get a championship match? Well, if he went the World Heavyweight
No,
Championship?
bro, you want to see that again,
He don't got to hold it for 3 years.
bro? It's Roman we talking about. Who's beating Roman?
It's
It's
Roman.
Roman we talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Adrenaline in my soul.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's the only one who could beat Roman. That was my fault. Jey Uso can, but he always lose every match against him too.
Well, Jimmy kicks him in the face most of the time.
Bro, that's true.
All right, Dashi, what's the other match?
All right, so the last match is going to be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. Who do y'all have, please?
John Cena.
I got Cena, but then I don't know.
John Cena,
I
he got to
think
get
from-
17. It makes sense storyline wise for Cody to win, but I ain't trying to see him hold it for a year plus. Come on now.
It's gonna be some. I don't know. Cena need it at Mania, but do he need it at Mania?
He do. So
Yeah.
it could be this whole teeter-totter of, oh, will I leave the company? Will I not leave the company now that I got the belt? So
So he's gonna hit
it's
you
got to
with
be
the CM
Cena.
Punk story. So he's hitting you with the
If
CM
Cena
Punk
lose,
story.
it's so corny because the rest of the year not over, and Cena's supposedly fighting until December. So what's Cena gonna say now? Oh, I'm a bad guy still, and I guess I'll see you at Backlash, because they're showing on the Backlash like promos is they're showing Cena and Randy Orton. So we're gonna have Cena and Randy Orton fight for what? Oh, guess what? The belt, because Cody's gonna be bloodied and
Championship.
beat up.
Title belt held up your pants. The only reason I'm picking
Oh,
Cena is not
I
only
did it.
reason,
I
a
did the
couple
thing.
reasons. I'm picking Cena is because one, he's advertised for like a whole bunch of dates like every week in May, I think, in April. Or not April, May, June, July. And also you're not gonna turn him heel and have him lose. This is John Cena we talking about. If he gonna be heel, he's gonna win.
Facts.
That don't make sense for him to lose. So like people saying Rusev should come back and face Randy Orton. Why would you have Rusev return and lose? Why would you have Randy lose at Mania when he deserves a win? It's certain booking decisions that you just gotta. All right, let's not overthink this. Cena has to win.
Now look who's overanalyzing.
I said let's not overthink this. Cena has it's the logical. You turned him heel, something that was thought to be impossible after he was Super Cena and all that. PG, Superman, good guy, always smiling, kissing babies.
Yeah,
He
Vince.
turned him heel.
Vince would never.
But never. So you gotta have him win the championship. And Cody had his time. He had it for a whole year. All right, it's over. Let him chase it again. Let somebody else chase it.
Damn, you sitting here telling Cody Raheem Rhodes to put the fries in the bag. He's washed.
You're telling the face of the company to give up
Yes,
his belt to an old washed up has been.
not a belt. It's a title.
My fault. A title.
Yo, we
to
keep
an
doing
old
that,
washed-
right? I'm sorry,
Look,
Michael
my
Cole.
fault.
My bad, Michael Cole.
You want him to give up his title to an old washed up has been with a crowd chanting "You can't wrestle," which is 100% true because if you go back and watch Cena Hurricane and stuff, they was sloppy as ever.
He
But
can
we ain't
wrestle.
gonna get on
He
that.
got a very safe fireman's carry. Big Show
Miz is
said,
better
I
than him
felt
at
safe.
wrestling.
I felt safe. If I
I
want to see
felt safe.
CM
The
Punk
Big Show felt safe.
Because,
What?
lifting somebody up that heavy is crazy. Big Show 500 pounds, 400
Bro,
maybe.
how Big Show should have felt safe no matter what. John Cena would have been the
Nah.
one dying.
Mark Henry and John Cena are the only two people that could pick up Big Show safely and securely.
Did you forget about Brock Lesnar?
Oh, shoot, Brock Lesnar. No, Brock Lesnar fight rough. He like that. Brock Lesnar like that. He gonna
He
hit you
lifted
rough.
him up clear.
He like Gunther,
He
though.
lifted him up clear.
And it still hurt. It still hurt. It wasn't clean. That joint was painful. Brock Lesnar was
John
tossing
Cena fought
people.
Sheamus. And Sheamus' first win was against John Cena for the belt.
They was pushing Sheamus when he first came out. I remember that. And I was like, who is this guy? Why is his skin so pale?
Hey, yo. I said the same thing, but we ain't gonna...
It was so interesting because his hair was such a vibrant color versus his skin was such a diluted color. It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. As a kid.
That's
All
why he was
right,
changing.
Dashi, who'd you pick? You picked John Cena, right? Because, oh, yeah, you say they're not going to turn
Sure.
him heel and to not do nothing with him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Bob.
I'm thinking Cena too. But it's like, you want the face of the company lose to the old face of the company, so what we gonna do with the
Yeah.
face of the company?
Fuck, Cody Rhodes got to go.
So what we gonna do with the face of the company?
What
gonna go-
does
he
it
gonna-
matter?
What he gonna do? He gonna do a Stone Cold Steve
Listen,
Austin?
again, that's the overanalyzing part. It don't matter who the face of it. It's always going to be Cody Rhodes right now. He's the face. He don't have to have the championship to be the face. Nobody who has the championship has to be the face.
He ain't Stone Cold enough to come out here and just whoop people asses because he ain't doing it. He needs something on him.
It's over for Cody. That's it. That's something
Dang.
closing.
So we just bury Cody like that.
It's over for him.
I don't know.
All right, what else we got to
buried.
talk about? That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Look at us. Look at us, guys. I don't know how long we've been going on for. How long has
45
this been?
minutes.
Dang, I feel like we should pad the runtime.
Let's play Guess the Wrestler real quick.
All right, a couple rounds. Let's get it.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Guess
Who
the
got the timer?
wrestler.
AJ,
got the timer
you're
already.
thinking of the wrestler, right? And we're guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody do the timer.
I got you, boss.
All right.
All right, we actually don't need a timer. The timer's for Cypher to put this on shorts, and he never did. So,
Yo, facts.
all right, just go ahead.
All
All
right.
right. Male.
Who want to
or
go first?
I'll go first. Sorry, since I've
All right.
yapping. Male or female?
Mel.
Currently wrestling.
Yes.
Do they wrestle for WWE or another promotion?
Now, yes or no's.
Oh, sorry. Do they wrestle for WWE?
Yes.
You said Mel, right? Mel currently wrestle WWE. Are they on Raw?
No.
Are they on SmackDown?
No.
Are they on NXT?
Yes. That's the only one.
You could have LFG, you could have Evolve.
But I'm not going that
Level up.
far.
Just gotta
Yo,
make
if you'd
sure.
have did that, I'd have been mad.
I don't even know them people. I don't even know if Vander Holyfield's son.
It's Cypher, you go.
Oh, okay. So NXT, is it? I'm going straight for the shot. Is it Obafemi?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, let's
was
go.
All right, AJ, move out the way. Y'all guess my wrestler.
That was level 1.
At level 1.
Well, if you want feedback, I enjoyed it.
Of course you
Thank you,
did.
Cypher.
All right, I will guess, and I'll start us off. Are they male or female?
Hey, Mel.
AEW, TNA, AEW, WWE, or NXT.
I was doing yes or no's.
Oh, yes, no. Oh, WWE.
Yes.
Do they currently wrestle?
No.
Are they a Hall of Famer?
No.
Are they
Yes.
alive?
They are a Hall of Famer, and they are alive. Yes.
Hall of Famer, alive, male, WWE. Okay.
Do they commentate?
No.
Have they ever held the WWE championship?
I believe so. Let me check and see real quick. Yes.
Did we talk about him recently on Discord?
I don't know.
Is it JBL?
No.
Is it King?
Who?
Jerry the King Law?
No.
Are they black?
No.
Did they win the Royal Rumble before?
Yes.
Is it Stone Cold Steve Austin?
No. Y'all like right there, but y'all not right there.
Is it Shawn Michaels?
Yes. It is Shawn Michaels. Good job. We did it.
That's good.
We got there.
That's good.
No, I'm going again. He said that was a level 1.5. He stumped
It took
us.
y'all a good while. As soon as he said NXT, that's when Cypher got it.
I could pick
It took y'all
somebody.
like 6 seconds.
Go ahead,
Right.
Cypher.
All right. Go. Ask questions.
Male or female?
Male.
WWE.
Yes.
Currently wrestling?
No.
You know this wrestler, Cypher, because we're not going to do this again.
Teeny bit.
Oh, my
they're from
God, yo, bro.
They're from a time where I was.
All right, So you said that means they from the 2010s.
You
That's the
asking?
question.
You asking? I would say yes-ish, but mostly no.
Oh my God, Cypher.
I'm trying to just double check it.
Yeah.
Give me a
If
second.
you gotta double check it.
Yeah, no, not from the 2010s. No, the answer's no. You said 2010s? No, answer's no.
Okay.
Did they win the WWE Championship?
No.
Are they from the 90s?
Yes, I got their Wikipedia page pulled up to help me out, but yes.
Are they black?
No.
Has he ever won the Intercontinental Championship?
No.
Heavyweight Championship.
No.
Who the Do I know this person?
Probably. I think I'm not in your brain.
Did he ever win a tag championship?
No.
Damn, this nigga's a jobber.
Most likely.
Was he a jobber?
Yes.
Oh, I
Probably.
don't-
Probably most likely.
All right.
We've said his name
was it-
before. If I can give you a hint, I believe AJ has said his name before on the pod.
All right. Is this Marty Jannetty? No, he's from the 80s.
No.
Never mind.
Did he win any
Okay.
championships?
Yes.
Oh, I think I know.
He have multiple gimmicks.
Well, I mean, throughout the course of his career, yes, but in WWF, no.
Is it Maven?
No.
Is he from the earlier Is he from the early 90s?
Attitude Era, late 90s. 1997 to 2001.
Oh damn, that's the whole Attitude Era.
Vex, like what? Boom, 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 boom. Can I get a hint?
Oh, okay.
They won the WWF light heavyweight championship from Gilbert.
All right, that's too specific, bro.
So you
Yeah,
should
I'm
know
not
it.
gonna get
Now
that.
you know it, right?
No, but
He said no. The specifics should help tie it down.
He said he won it from Gilbert.
No, he
Gilbert
won it
is-
from Gilbert. He defeated Gilbert to win the WWF light heavyweight championship.
Who beat
I
Gilbert?
was gonna say I'm gonna say the Godfather. No,
No.
he was Kamala. He was Kamala. Multiple gimmicks
He beat Gilbert.
from 90s.
Goldberg?
No.
I mean Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar.
No.
My fault.
Brock
Bro,
Lesnar was
what do
not
you-
in the Attitude
What do you-
Era.
AJ, you are a
I
terrible.
don't know no more, bro.
He said never won a
He don't
championship
even-
besides a light heavyweight, and you gonna say Brock Lesnar? It's from the Attitude Era. YG.
I
Is
don't.
it Steve? What's his name? Steve Richardson.
No. Stevie Richards, but no.
Steve Richards. Steve Richards. Could this be?
Shane O'Mac.
No.
Dang, Attitude Era. So I'm trying to think back to the video games. All right. Does he have long hair?
Yes.
Hold
Huh.
on, I'm trying to think.
Come on.
Well, he fought Gilbert. You say he had long hair.
Yep.
WWF Attitude Era.
Yep.
Who had long? I'm thinking long hair in WWF.
I got a couple guesses.
And he was a jobber, you said. So it's not dumb.
I mean,
Kind
he
of
won
a
a
jobber.
championship, so that's why I'm like, when you ask jobbers, like he did win one title.
You said it's because you said light heavyweight.
Yeah,
So
the light heavyweight
like
championship.
That was like the
No
mid
disrespect to that title. No disrespect to that title.
Gold. That's like gold.
Whose turn is
Goldust?
it? I've lost to. It's not
He
Goldust.
did.
Goldust?
I'm just waiting for AJ.
He said
Not
Goldust. No, it's not Goldust.
Is it Raven?
No. I stumped these guys. It's crazy. When you go back to watch this,
Bro,
you
you
guys
don't
are gonna
even
be
know
so
this
mad.
person, bro.
I do know this person.
Said you don't.
I mean, I don't know they ins and out because I only seen them for a little bit, and I was more. Here's your hint. I was more focused on their manager.
That was a hint.
That was their hint.
Yes.
That
That
was
should
your
be the
hint?
giveaway. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Wait,
That's
no, it's
I
not that
don't even
person.
know who this person is.
That's why you gotta guess hint, guess question, ask questions. You don't gotta guess
Well,
who it is. Just ask questions and narrow it down.
X Pop.
No.
I'm just letting. I'm naming all light heavyweight champions now at this point.
That's how you gonna find it. There you go. That's a good start. Run through the
I mean, but
list.
that's kind of you can't look at the daggone list and see who's the
Oh yeah,
champion.
yeah. You
Just give
probably
me in
shouldn't.
chronological
Yeah,
order.
probably shouldn't
You
do
gotta
that.
guess off memory. This,
Yeah, well,
I
memory,
don't
because
know
I
you
don't even
can't.
know. I only know all light heavyweight champions.
Uh, damn, what was I about to say? 4 years, one gimmick, one
Yeah,
championship.
like that's hard. 4 years, one gimmick. That's a lot of people.
Long hair. You said, all right, he's not black. Um, dang,
Who you know
this is
black that got
hard.
long hair?
Booker T.
Okay.
Facts.
Um, da- 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 Ooh, was he in WCW?
Let me double check, but I believe the answer is yes. And
Oh
I'm
my
just
god.
scrolling. It doesn't say he was, so I'm gonna no, he was not. Shocking.
You said he was a jobber, right? No,
Correct.
I'm saying in my head. But that was damn. I was saying in my head. I wasn't saying to you. Who the fuck got long hair? Not in white. That's a lot of white people with long hair in the Attitude Era.
That was
4 year
like,
gimmick.
You never asked me this person's race.
you say he wasn't black. Oh,
You say he wasn't black. Yeah, so you kind of gave that away.
I mean, he still
So,
could be anything. Just ask him.
but
Could be Asian, could be Hispanic, could be Polynesian.
he
Jimmy
said I
Wang
set him
Yang,
on.
baby. It's
He
not
said,
Jimmy
he
Wang
said,
Yang, but I'm just remembering that's
hey
a
yo,
character
that's
from
wild.
WWE.
He said I
Yeah.
set him on the
An Asian
podcast.
redneck.
Christian.
No. Christian had a
What?
lot of titles, by the way. No, it wasn't Christian.
He wasn't a world champ.
All right.
Oh, was it?
Ooh, who's this dude? Gangrel.
No. I like where your head's at. You are close in the right. You're in the right era. I can say that. You are in the right era.
I don't. Fuck. Hardcore Holly.
Nope.
Okay, so was the hair? Okay, was his hair blonde?
No, it looks red. His hair was red.
Long red head.
And
Like
then
what?
and then the picture I'm looking at, it looks like his manager had. I'm gonna give you a hint that's gonna give it away. So AJ, this is all you. His manager had similar color hair. AJ,
Well, I don't. I'm
come
thinking
on.
like I don't do. The manager had the same color hair as him.
Similar color.
What the manager got similar color hair? I don't fucking know.
Yo.
Oh,
I don't know managers like that.
like bro.
No, you
Cypher,
know
you
you
don't even-
know this manager. You know this manager. This manager. Whose turn is it?
I know who it is. I think I know
All
who it
right,
is.
good,
No,
good,
that's
good,
not-
good, good.
No. That's
Oh my
Rufus the question era. That's Rufus the question.
Somebody asked for a hint.
Could I have a hit?
His manager, if I believe, I have to double check, went on to become a Hall of Famer, but I'm going to Google that right now. But the manager's well
You
known.
don't even know who you talk.
The manager is well known. I'm double checking. I'm making sure that they are, and I'm pretty sure they are.
What did we get ourselves into, Dashi?
Something that you could have guessed easily.
I'm so confused right now.
Same here.
Yeah, the manager is a Hall of Famer. Class of 2014. Sorry it took so long. Had to Google. Come on, guys. Yo, when you go back to watch this episode, you're going to be so mad at yourselves. Ask more hints. Ask more questions.
That's what I'm
Somebody?
trying to do.
Whose turn is it? AJ's?
Now it's my turn. He asked for the hint. Damn. See, I'm trying to think of the hints you already gave us. Attitude Era, 4 years, long hair, red hair. He's Not black.
Won the light
Damn.
heavyweight championship.
And you said that's the only championship he won.
Mm-hmm.
God dang it.
Managed by a future WWE Hall of Famer, who I said I was
2014.
more focused on.
2014. Wasn't that Bobby Heenan? Damn. Who is? Bro, I'm like, all right, I could do this. I could do this. Dean Malenko?
No,
Damn it.
Dean Malenko has short hair, notably black hair.
I know,
as
that's
well.
what I was thinking. I'm like, it can't be Dean Malenko. 4 years.
Jeremy Lin.
No,
4 years. Red Harris was killing me. Jeff Hardy?
no. Jeff Hardy's accomplished. He also somehow won.
Oh,
the
yeah, you're
WWE
right. That was a
championship.
terrible guess. That was a terrible guess. I don't know why I thought Jeff Hardy.
Scotty Tuhati.
No, that's actually a good guess though. I don't know how many titles. I think he had a bunch of tag team titles though. So, no.
Nigga, I don't know who the hell was light heavyweight champion. I don't even know the niggas I named were light heavyweight champions.
Tags. No, hold on.
We holding
I
on.
don't know
Said
this
it's not
person,
X
bro.
Pac.
I said X-Pac. He said no.
Yeah,
It's not
that's what I'm
X-Pac.
saying. He
It's
said
not.
that's what I'm saying. I said that. He said he's not. It's not X Pac.
Only the next person I know is like heavyweight Tajiri.
It's not to Jerry. Keep going down the
What?
list. Keep going down the list.
I'm not going down the list. It's off of memory.
No,
Yeah.
don't look at the list. Go off your memory list.
I don't know who the hell champion.
Like, bro, that belt got no love, bro. Like, what are we doing? It's only been what, a select handful of them.
I feel like
Can you ask
he
for-
picked someone that no one knows.
Can you ask for a hint at least?
All right, is it what is his
No,
ethnicity?
ask for a hint.
Okay, what is it? What's the hint? Can I get a hint?
Yes, the manager is a female, and she is notably a baddie. At least then she was. I'm sure she is still now, though.
All right,
Come
John
on.
Morrison.
Does that help? No, that's ruthless aggression error.
I know it don't help. That don't help at all.
It doesn't help at all. A baddie that's in the Hall of Fame. There's not that many that's in the Hall of Fame from the Attitude
Who?
Era.
Lita?
Yes, that's the manager.
Oh wait, what?
So now, AJ,
She
this
was
is
the
your chance
manager?
to steal it. Who
It
did?
gotta be Jeff Hardy, bro.
It's
He's the
not
only
Jeff
one.
Hardy. It's not Jeff Hardy.
Matt Hardy never won that.
Think about how
Cypher.
you were first introduced to Lita. Who was she with?
Edge and not Edge. The Hardy Boys. What are you talking about?
Gotta dig deeper
Ooh.
in that history. Come on now.
I feel like you pick someone that no one knows, and it's going to make me mad.
I'm
I don't
going
know. I
back to
give
share
up.
my screen.
I give up.
All right, let me hold on. I'm gonna get this.
I don't give up, but I'm gonna let you know right now. If it's someone I had never heard of, Cypher, you're fired from ever doing this again.
If you've never heard of this person,
Man.
that's you. You suck. You should know this person. This person is in.
Who the
Here's
hell was
another.
Lita
Here's
Manning?
another hint. Here's another hint. This person is in SmackDown 2. Know Your Role or whatever it's called. This person.
No.
I'm just saying. It's not like they're unknown. They made the cut to be in the roster to be. Did they scan them?
Cypher.
They didn't scan them. There was no scans
Cypher.
back then.
Show the screen, Cypher.
I'm just telling you right now. If I have never heard of this person before, you're fired.
Yeah, you're not asking no more questions.
All right, folks. They give up. The person who first introduced us to the world of Lita was S.A. Rios. You
don't even know.
fired.
Bro,
I know
we don't
S.A.
even know this
Rios.
You're
person.
fired.
I know S.A. Rios. You don't know S.A. Rios? Everybody knows S.A.
Fired.
Rios.
You're fired.
No, we don't. We do not know S.A. Rios at all.
That's a shame you don't know it. I was watching during that time. And S.A. Rios could
Cypher.
not cut a good promo because he couldn't speak good English. I remember S.A. Rios.
You don't even know this guy, bro.
You don't know this
You're
guy.
fired.
That's y'all.
That's what I said. If I don't know him, you're fired. You're fired. Cypher.
Cypher.
I know
Come on,
S.A.
Cypher.
Rios. S.A. Rios was how we
Cypher,
first got to
you-
see Lita.
You know what?
Because they
I
both
got
was.
one. I got one now.
It was
Be
already.
smart.
We already way past the
This-
hour mark
I'm about
now.
to
Yeah.
No, because Cypher did us dirty for that one.
I didn't. S.A. Rios.
You really
First of all,
kind of did.
go in the comments and then let people know. Let Dashi and AJ know that
S.A.
y'all got
Rios.
love for
I
S.A.
ain't never
Rios.
seen this
Okay.
dude a day in my life before.
That was the debut of Lita. That's how we first got Lita. Then she went over to the
Bro.
Hardy Boys. Damn.
I wasn't there for that.
How long this boy had this belt for? I might actually Google this. Cypher, if he had his belt more than 30 days, he's not valid.
It wasn't really about him. It was about
He
Lita.
had this belt
That's
for
why.
34 days.
That's why I said Lita. I mean, I gave
Yeah,
y'all
one-
hints. I didn't say Lita. I just gave y'all hints. Like I was more focused on the manager. That's how I
All right,
know
let's,
him.
let's, what we doing? We doing one last round. We ending this pod.
No, we got into. We got into.
We're done.
All right, well, take us out of here, Cypher.
Dashi, where can the
S.A.
folks
Rios.
find you? If they can't
I'm
find
glad,
S.A.
sorry.
Rios, where can they find you?
S.A. fucking Rio, Cypher. You know what? Ricky don't stink. You find me on YouTube. I'm back. I posted something earlier today. Check it out. I heard Dash. Instagram, I'm still in hiding. Don't touch me.
And Westphilly AJ, when they're done looking for Ricky Stank and I Heart Dash and S.A. Rios, where can they find you?
You can find me at Westphilly AJ on the gaming platform. But one thing I want to say is Cypher stank. With S.A. Rio ass.
Yo, that's crazy. Y'all know S.A. Rios. Y'all some youngins. That's
S.A.
1997, which is not even that long ago, all the way up to 2001.
That was
Shame.
27 years ago?
I mean,
Cypher,
y'all,
who did he wrestle?
y'all know
No,
Stone
question.
Cold,
Who did he wrestle?
Dean
That's because
Malenko.
that's Stone Cold. He won more than the lightweight, heavyweight championship.
Yeah,
Lightweight-
for sure. But also,
You're
like I
talking
said, I
about
was more so
S.A.
focused
Rios.
on who he came out with. I said that multiple times.
This
Never
nigga
heard
said
of this
S.A.
guy.
Rios. Ricky don't stink. S.A. Rios. Cypher trying to win Potter of the month.
We out, chat.
He trying to win Potter of the month. I
Splash.
see what he doing.
Hit that, what is it? Hit
Subscribe button, make the chokehold tap out, all that.
The chokehold tap out.
Ding,
Make the
ding, ding.
chokehold- ding, ding, splash.
Splash.